Well, that mountain turned to dust. And those letters have very fiery, angry eyebrows. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Bink! Looks like a logo that you'd see in the VHS era. Anyways, wow, this is loud title screen music. Okay. Hey there, Ulti Zeta here, and welcome to a new Let's Play of The Legend of Spyro, Dawn of the Dragon. Because it's been a very, very long time since I last did anything Spyro related. And random minor multiple factors just made me think, you know what? Sure. Why not? So, here we are. It's been a long time coming. I'm going to turn the game volume a little bit more down because, man, it just seems to be like a very loud game. Okay, so, welcome to The Legend of Spyro, Dawn of the Dragon. This is the third and final game in the Legend of Spyro trilogy. I don't really remember what happened in the other games. What's in bonus? Let's see what's bonus. I can see the credits immediately if I want to. Complete the game 100 out of 100. Don't really know what that's supposed to be. What's in options? Subtitles on, yes, give me that. Tutorial. I guess I'll accept that. I can change the language. Okay, well... display options? I don't know what a gamma is. I know what E621 gamma is, or whatever. E102 gamma. Is it E1? I don't know. Sonic references are whatever. Okay, everything's a 10, sure. Anyways. So. You did save that, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, so, before I get into this, let me see if I can, like, successfully recap what happened, because these games are very story-based, and so it'll just be helpful for me to remember. So, Legend of Spyro started out with a new beginning, where Spyro was raised by dragonflies, because he didn't realize he wasn't a dragonfly, and then he found Ignitus and saved him from baboons. And magically just spontaneously got the ability to use power-ups or something like that. And then Ignitus was like, hey, there's this evil dragon named Cinder, so go stop her. And so you just fly to, like, various elemental areas, and, like, you saved the ice guy and got ice powers, you saved the electric guy and you got electric powers, and then you saved the earth guy and got earth powers. All very video gamey. And then we went to Jellyfish Dimension and got purple powers, and we stopped Cinder and turned her into a small dragon and adopted her as our friend. And then that was basically the first game. Because, like, she got raised by the evil baboons to be evil, but she wasn't supposed to be evil, and she got, like, corrupted, and so, like, we deleted the corruption out of her and turned her into a good person. But then in the next game, Eternal Night, she was like, I'm good now, but I don't like that I was evil, so I'm going to go mope and leave. And Spyro was like, no, don't do that, in his Elijah Wood voice. And then Sparks got a new voice actor. Sparks is dumb. And so Spyro chases after her, and shenanigans happen. I don't really know exactly what happens, but they wind up on a pirate ship. They fight in a coliseum. Pirate ships explode. I kill the pirate who has, like, the pet owls. What the fuck happened in Spyro Eternal Night? Spyro, like, goes to dream realms and gains time-stopping abilities, but that's, like, at the start of the game. There's a chronicler who's, like, there's a prophecy, and, like, I think it's, like, there's the evil dragon... I know the evil dragon's name, but I don't know if like, Legend of Spyro 2 brought up his name or not. I'll just say it, it's Malefor. Or Malefor. I don't know how to actually pronounce it. So maybe that's a sign that I've only read it. I don't know. Point is, like, he's, like, super evil, and, like, there's a prophecy that a purple dragon is going to be the one to stop him forever, and, like, he's also a purple dragon. Purple dragons are, like, super amazing, or whatever. And so, like, he's an evil purple dragon. He's like, I don't want to be stopped, so I'm going to destroy the purple dragons. And so Spyro was a purple dragon, so they knew that he was going to be a purple dragon, so that's why his parents got killed or whatever, and his egg got sent on a basket, like, religious style, and got adopted by dragonflies. And Cinder... Is Cinder Spyro's sister? What's the deal with Cinder? Where'd she come from? How did she get involved in this? Does she also count as a purple dragon? Is that why she got... I don't remember. Point is, at the end of the day, we killed an evil baboon with magic evil dark powers, like from like Dark Spyro or something. That came out of nowhere, and it was a stupid boss fight. All I remember that was stupid, and then Spyro sealed himself in Cinder and Crystal, or something like that, for a reason that I don't remember. But they got sealed in Crystal to be awoken later, and I think the end credits teaser was like Hunter shows up, and Hunter's never been in Legend of Spyro, but Hunter shows up, and it's like, hey, I finally found you, the Iblis Trigger. And, like, that was, like, where the Legend of Spyro ended off, I guess. So, like, that's what's in my head. Some of that may be wrong, but hopefully I've caught you up to speed to where I am, so if I find out something, you'll find it out too. Anyways, start story mode. Now, this is a two-player game, and frankly, this is why there is such a gap between Legend of Spyro 2 and Legend of Spyro 3, because it's not really a huge surprise for anybody if you look at, like, the degree of which I was doing Let's Plays for Spyro games. I did a lot of Spyro games in my early years. Basically, every 4 or 5 Let's Plays was a Spyro game, because I had a theme of, like, from Spyro 1 to Legend of Spyro 1. If a Let's Play ended in the number 3 or 8, it was a Spyro game. That was my weird tradition back then. Spyro 1 was Let's Play number 13. Spyro 2 was Let's Play number 18. Spyro 3 was Let's Play number 23. Spyro Enter the Dragonfly was Let's Play number 28. So on and so forth. A Hero's Tale was 33, and Legend of Spyro 1 was 38. And then at that point, I was like, I don't really like Legend of Spyro 1, so I'm just going to wait and stop this tradition. Because it's a nonsensical tradition. And so then I waited a while, and Legend of Spyro 2 I did with Crabmaster, because I was like, Legend of Spyro 1 was a very boring game. I want somebody around who can help make it not boring. And to an extent, it worked for Legend of Spyro 2. I think I would have, like, hated that game way more had I not had somebody around with it. But also, the unmentioned, or at least I think it was unmentioned, the unmentioned desire was that I would bring in somebody to do a 2-player Let's Play of the third game when I got around to it. And so the idea was that by bringing Crab along for Legend of Spyro 2, it would make Legend of Spyro 3... You see where I'm going with this. The original intent was to someday meet up with Crab in person and do a 2-player Let's Play of this game. Of course, that was before, you know, shit happened, and now we're not on speaking terms. So, at that point, I was thinking, like, would there even be somebody else who would be good to do a 2-player Let's Play of this game with? And at that point, it's like, I can't even think of anybody I could really do a 2-player Let's Play with, period. Like, I'm not... Tora visiting for Return to Dreamland was arguably, like, not necessarily a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, but like, it's going to be probably a very long time before we get an opportunity like that again. And there's not really anybody else who I know in person who I can really do a Let's Play with anymore. Like, I haven't been in contact with Sircon in, like, 2.5 years, not for lack of trying on my part, but he just doesn't respond to Discord messages, and the rest of that IRL crew, well, that's more of a mutual, we haven't really talked in a while sort of deal. I lost contact with pretty much all of them, so it's just me, on my lonesome. I've let you sit on this title screen, or menu select, for quite a while now, so let's just get on into it. Let's finally stop talking, because yes, I've decided that it's not really worth waiting. A couple of smaller factors, like the Xbox store, like, was gonna be like, hey, we're gonna close out the Xbox 360 store for now, and that made me think about this game, and then I didn't buy it on the digital store anyway. But I finally decided to just go ahead and buy the game on eBay for $40, and it was mostly just an intent of like, I'll get it to have it in the future, just to have it ready. But then like having it made me go like, I kind of want to play it. And then Spyro had his 25th anniversary apparently very recently, and there was like a celebratory video, and I was just like, I'm thinking about Spyro now. And so here I am, playing Spyro. Dragon Retribution. XXXY. Oh, we got combos. Like Sonic 06. What is it with Xbox 360 games and having combos on their loading screens? Whatever.
Even in the darkest of times, there is always hope. But sometimes fear clouds our vision. Sometimes our strength gives out. And yet sometimes when all seems lost, a light shines through the darkness. And we are reminded that even the smallest amount of courage can turn the tides of war.
Thank you, Mr. Eagle. I really appreciate it. Alright, so here's another small thing. This game is created by Sierra Entertainment, and not Chrome Studios, who developed the previous two games and also the Tai series. So, I don't know what to expect from this developer. I don't know what else they've worked on, if anything. I see creatures, though. These sure are creatures, and this sure is very, very dark. And Atranges, I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a different language for me. I'm sorry. Probably French. I don't know. There's lots of double L's for some reason that makes me think French. I'm sorry. I'm not a I'm a dumb American person who's also, like, only up to Unit 3 in Spanish Duolingo, so I don't have a whole ton of, like, other, like, foreign language elements. Also, hi! We found Spyro and Cinder. They're in a crystal. I can't even tell what these creatures are.
I can't. Get close to me, now!
What happened to Hunter? Was there a reason for his thing? Did I make that up in my head? Did that even happen? I don't know. But we're out of crystal now. So who are these guys? And how'd they just so very easily, like, break this? I can't... The area's so dark, I can't even make out what they are. But now we have snakes. Hello, snakes. They turned into a snake statue. Okay, there's a snake statue on my neck now. What is that supposed to do? Oh, there's Hunter. Okay, so... Oh, hi, Sparks. You don't look quite as creepy anymore.
Spyro! Spyro, open your eyes! Get up!
Cinder, what happened? Where are we?
I don't know. It's all a blur.
Why is it
Yeah,
so dark? I
me
can't
too.
make anything out.
My head's pounding.
Shh, wait. That's not your head. I hear it too.
What is that?
Where did the snake go?
Sparks! Is that you?
For once, I wish it was.
What the fuck are these
What are you
things?
doing?
What is going on?
Let's not stick around to find out. Come on!
Now there's a magic snake.
What is your problem? Oh, this can't be good.
Oh, now it's suddenly so much brighter. Okay, so they're like tree golem things. What is going on? Where are we? I mean, I guess those are the questions that we would want to ask. Basic moves! Jump, light attack, strong attack. Okay. Hold Y to knock enemies into the air. Okay, this feels very sluggish. Yep. Okay, so... Uh-huh. Do that! Press left bumper to block. Okay. I can do rolls! Neato. If I kind of combine it with the attack button, like, I can just, like, sweep attack. It's kind of neat. Hello. Alright, so we got rolls, we got attacks. How did we get here? What is this place? B is grab enemy. That's new. Now press X or Y repeatedly, or press A to jump with an enemy. Okay, I just swing you around like a menace. I don't really get anything going on right now. Okay, so I basically got, like, little, like, werehog maneuvers, essentially. Everything's shaking. What's shaking, bacon? Okay, that's a giant hand. It is Iblis!
We have to break this thing. It's holding us down.
Okay. I don't really get what the hell's going on. Hit the golem's hand. One hits. Ow. Wait, I'm Cinder now. What? How'd I become Cinder? I don't really get what's going on, but I'm Cinder now, so I'll take it. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. Okay, I see. I tried the shield, and, like, it's the left trigger switches between the characters. Okay. Alright, gems still give me health, that's useful. Ow. This is a very slow and awkward fight for, like, the very first thing we're doing in the game, basically. There we go. Can I, like, breathe fire? Or anything? I'll hate your thumb. You will not have a thumb anymore. Okay, well, we did it, I guess.
This chain is slowing us down. We can't fight it. We'll have to move in unison. Follow my lead.
Why should you lead?
Uh-oh. Take cover!
Okay, good idea. You lead.
Well, that's animated very sillily. You could see the way the arrow just, like, hovered in the air on Keegan. Frame rate was weird. What is this thing? It really just basically is Iblis. For no reason. What is going on?
Hey, Spyro! Man, you're alive! Sparks! It's good to see you too. You okay?
You know, a little stiff. Voice keeps changing, but I'm good.
Hey, this reunion is really touching and everything.
I'm surprised they actually acknowledged it, that once again Sparks' voice actor has changed. He's not Cusco anymore, and he's not
Who is he?
what is it, Ren or Stimpy? I don't know, one of the two. Fry from Futurama. Now he's Wayne Brady.
I like him already.
Anyways, I can double jump. Okay. So now we're platforming. Okay, so we don't have a free camera. It's more like Mario 3D World. I want that little fire spirit thing, but I can't seem to get it. Do I need to be Spyro for it? I don't know, it's hovering around me. Oh no, that's just fucking Sparks. Okay. I thought it was a thing that popped out of the... Of the thing. I don't know, whatever. I'm just gonna play as Cinder, because Cinder's cool. Do I have, like, a charge? Can attack? I've got this grab thing that, like, makes me do, like, this in the air for some reason. Left bumper is that. I think this is breath power? I can switch my breaths with the D-pad, but I can't use any of them anyway. So there's no charging in this game. That's awkward, but I guess this isn't really meant to be like a platformer necessarily. It's more of a... beat 'em up anyway. That's what the other games were.
Cinder, how do you feel? Anything broken?
Shaken a little, but not too badly. Thanks to you.
I am relieved. I had feared I might be too late. My name is Hunter.
Hunter, you've been tracking me.
For far too long.
How do you know that?
When you didn't return to the temple, the Elder Dragon, Ignitus, sent me to find you. That was nearly 3 years ago.
What? 3 years? But that's impossible.
Yes. I'm sure this news comes as quite a shock. Forgive me for the brevity of my explanation, but this is not the place to account for missing time.
And that furthers my question. What place is this? Where are we? What is going on? Who freed us? And why was there a giant fire demon in the middle of nowhere? I don't know. Yep, I already learned that. So, like, is there an actual difference between Spyro and Cinder? Like, obviously I do know that they have different breath powers. Especially because, like, they also just said... They basically said as much in the menu, like... In the character thing, it was like, hey, max out Spyro's fire breath to get this special power-up collectible thingy. But if you do the same for Cinder, it's max out her poison breath. So it's like, okay, she's got different things. And then I could also I could just see it here. Fire, electric, ice, and of course the best one, earth. But if I switch to Cinder now, I've got whatever this is. Wind, I guess. And poison. And I only have... Oh, and purple. Yeah, sure. Don't really know. I don't have power ability to do it. The real question is, what does the right bumper do anyway? I don't know. Camera being locked in place makes it feel weird, like, not a very exploratory game. Red gems restore your health. They sure do. The sound effects of this game... I feel like they kind of lack... Okay, camera changed. They feel like they kind of lack a bit of a punch. I don't feel like I'm, like,
Closer.
destroying things and it's feeling cool. It's just like, oh, yep, I'm clinking. Well, look at you, you got your fancy hops.
Whew. You go first, Cinder. It's safer. For me. Safer for me, I mean.
Quiet. You'll give us away.
Give us away to who? Who are we being given away to? Didn't all the people die or something? Because we killed their, like, giant fire demon? I don't know. Also, yeah, we can't do any talking, but we sure as hell can destroy pottery. Press A to fly. Press A while flying to flap your wings. Press hold A to release and what? Oh, we can actually just fly. That's a new feature. Oh. Hello, welcome back. What the fuck are you? What is going on? Hey. Oh lord, it is like Sonic Unleashed. There's quick time events. Oh no. Damn, he punched me. And flame breathed. Well, position your dragons in the purple light to save the game. Okay, so there's specific save points now, apparently. I'll put them in save file 3. Save successful. Okay. There's still not an active camera. I can't control the camera. That's so annoying. Like, yeah, I can wiggle it a little bit, like this. But like, there's a fully modeled 3D room here, and I have no control. It's just so specific. It's just weird to me. It's a green gem. Hi.
Hunter, give us a moment to gather our strength.
You might want to stand back. This can get weird.
It is fascinating how your kind draws strength from these crystals. Dragons are truly remarkable.
Yeah, you say that now, till one tries to kill you. And by one, I mean her.
I am aware of Cinder's past, but Ignitus trusts her, and that's good enough for me.
Cinder's little smirk.
Go on.
So, Sparks' new voice is completely nonsensical to
As a
me.
rare purple dragon, you can wield many abilities that others cannot. Now it is time to awaken these powers within you. Fire, electricity, ice, and earth. Cinder. While most other dragons can master only a single element, your exposure to the darkness has gifted you with abilities most uncommon. Poison, fear,
Fear?
wind, and shadow.
What are those breaths supposed to be? I cast Fear Breath. You will now be afraid. Green gems restore your mana. Okay, well, there's one very important thing to find out. Number 1. Okay. So I can't figure it out. Alright. I need to know.
Grublins, be careful.
Grublins? Right trigger is elemental attack. Okay, well. How useful is this? Because it's not a push, and it's not a, like, mace wrecking ball thing. It's now a shield thing. Oh, I hold it, and I become a ball! Oh my god.
Don't let them surround you.
Okay, so it's just telling me how to do things. Okay, so I can ball, but it doesn't hurt if I run things over, unfortunately. Is this even doing anything? I don't know. They might have horribly nerfed it, and I'm sad. It doesn't seem to do that much. Alright, well, let's see what the other breaths can do. Fire is what you'd expect, it's fire. Okay. Ice. A slow projectile. Gotcha. Not sure I like how slow it feels. Okay, so electricity forces me to lock on, but it doesn't seem like it does a lot of damage. I can unlock it. Okay. That's intriguing. It might be good for crowd control purposes. Doesn't leave them stunned for very long. I can do that. And then Cinder could mop them up, I guess. I don't know. Well, speaking of Cinder. Let's see what your breaths are like. Poison. Okay, I spit little orbs. Convenient that they keep showing up so many different guys, because, like, yeah, this gives me plenty of time to try out all 8 of these different breaths. Alright, looks like poison does, like, lasting damage. Alright. Wind. Wind. I got a combo maker. Well, I've run out of enemies to fight. But I will boost up my mana while I can. Okay, so I got wind. Darkness is apparently digging into the ground for some reason. Okay. So, fascinating. This is quite a variety of different, like, abilities and maneuvers. Right now, honestly, fire seems the best from Spyro. Okay. So, well, that's that. I guess we're going this way.
These vines block our path. We must get through.
Okay, so there is going to be puzzle solving with the abilities. Interesting. Yep. Camera changed, so the direction changed. Okay. Blue gems increase your experience. Okay. That's what I remember. B. Adamantine orbs. They're heavy and limit your ability to fly. Okay, why do I want it? I'm pressing the wrong button. Okay. Why do I want this? Okay, so electric conduit. Oh, Cinder can keep carrying it. Interesting. So that's the kind of thing that can, like, just be used for another character, if I need to carry something. But, like, what's the purpose of it? What do I do with it? I don't know. Electricity is that direction, and blah. Alright, I sure did a thing. How do I upgrade experience? Is it just gonna be through the pause menu like usual? Single player. I can... moves. Okay, so this is just a whole bunch of combos, and a lot of it is other things. Okay. Armor. We're gonna get armor? Okay. Elements. Okay, I see. Okay. So there's nothing I can actually upgrade yet. But it's good to know that it basically functions the same as it did before. And it gives you, like, the exact, like, amount of points as well. Because from what I remember, it didn't used to give the amount of points. It was just, like, a circle that you had to look at. Okay, so I'm tethered, and Cinder, the AI, is not very good at climbing things with a thing in her mouth. The tether is basically their way of, like, making the game two-player. So it would have been very interesting, I think, to actually have done this two-player. Unfortunately, I don't have a person. But I can be both people. I can play a game with myself. Why do I have this thing in my mouth? I see, it was a key. Gotcha.
There's a light up there. We must be getting close.
Close to what? Leaving, I guess? Where are we? Again, the question that I'm of the hour, that is what I want to know and ask. Oh, wait. I have camera control! Okay, so I guess it just depends on, like, the area that you're in, whether or not you get anything or not. Whether or not you can do that sort of thing. Okay. So, more open areas like this allow for more control. Cool. I want to grab onto the climbing zone. Can I just fly anywhere? It doesn't really seem like I can, like, go up when I try to fly. Pressing the wrong button. Good to know. Okay. Dark, scary music abounds. I probably want to, like... I don't know which dragon I want to necessarily be using more, is the thing. But Cinder's cool, and I haven't gotten to play as Cinder before, so... That's kind of why I'm, like, just focusing her. Plus, she's a girl, and girls are cool. I want to be a dragon girl. Also, Spyro's still voiced by Elijah Wood, so, like, there's just kind of, like, this weird silliness, like, I don't want to play Elijah Wood Spyro. I want to play Tom Kenny Spyro. Carlos Alazraki Spyro. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so... yeah. I sure do wish I had a charge feature. Did Legend of Spyro 2 had a completely normal charge feature? Because I remember it had, like, the... time stop charge feature. But... I don't know if it had much else. I don't remember. I mean, it's been too long, and I mean... The other thing is, it's Legend of Spyro 2. Like, that game, like, has been burned from my memory. Because it burned me. Right, so... Where exactly do I go? Yeah, if I fly, I can't like just fly up. So flight in this game is more or less equivalent to gliding. Not even very good gliding at that. How long has it been? Holy shit, 43 minutes. Okay, I should probably look into stopping soon, so probably at the end of this room. I'll give it a... end of thing. Right, I need to press the B button in order to hold on to a thing. Okay, well. Okay, lack of camera control there really fucked me over. 1 second. I'm just gonna go up higher, actually. Because that will probably make the jump easier. Man, it's like... really hard when the camera is like, go this way. Okay, I made it this time. Give me your blue jewels. So those go to both characters. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, so I'm up here. Nothing really else, so let's go back this way. But I did see while I was up there, from a different camera angle, I saw something over here. Yeah. Give me more blue. And if I saw correctly, yes, this does go to both characters. Okay, so that is the big benefit of the blue gems, is they go to both characters, so I don't need to swap out to one or the other. Awesome. I won't do upgrading quite yet because I see more blue over that way. I don't like the forced camera control. Like, it just seems unnecessary, from my viewpoint. Okay, don't mess up. Okay. Yeah, destroying those just, it doesn't really feel very, like, exciting. It's like, clink, 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 plink, plink, and it's gone. It's not very exciting, but whatever. Yes, I'm aware. I am... Oh, hello. What's up? Yeah, that's kind of how I felt about this room in general. Well, I appreciate your sacrifice, Hunter. Rest in peace. Yeah. Press A to jump to distant climbing zones. I sure do love the camera shaking in a completely unintelligible way while I'm trying to understand how to control a part of the game. Whoa! How did that even happen? Ow. Okay, so I'm not locked to a 3D plane. Or to a 2D plane. I also cannot move diagonally. What's over here? Hot and a blue. Okay. I know we're being accosted by a giant fire demon from the depths of hell for some reason, but I want to break a blue crystal, because it makes me feel good. That probably has drug connotations, but I'm not well-versed enough in drugs to understand what kind of joke I made. I was tempted to just let that go and be like, I'm not gonna press anything and just get punched in the face. Okay, well, 49 minutes. It's a bit longer than I would have preferred. We destroyed his hand.
What is that? I've never seen one like that before.
Spyro.
Never seen what? A hand?
It isn't natural. That crystal radiates with dark magic. Destroy it quickly.
Hunter, why are you British? Well. We destroyed it. Look for special elite enemies hidden throughout the game. There's one right behind you at the foot of the waterfall. Huh? Huh? There's nothing down here. Game? Game, why have you lied to me? Like, oh, hey. Well, at least falling down here gave me something. Anyways, I think I'm gonna call it quits for this episode. This first episode of Legend of Spyro. Dawn of the Dragon. So, if anything happens on my climb back up here, because, you know, I really want to climb back up here, then that will be where the next episode starts. Otherwise, I'll see you guys back at the top. So, see you guys next time for more Let's Play The Legend of Spyro. Burping in the middle of the sentence. Shout out to Tor. Yeah. Dawn of the Dragon.